Hello friends, today we discuss residue at a pole of order n. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the residue at a pole of simple pole or pole of order 1. So the formula is residue of f of z at a z equal to a equal to 1 upon m minus 1 factorial limit z tends to a d raised to m minus 1 upon dz raised to m minus 1 z minus a raised to m f of z. Now use the formula and solve the example. Example number 9. Find the residue of f of z equal to z upon z minus 1 raised to 2 power at its pole. First of all, find out the pole of f of z. So here z equal to 1 is a pole, because if we put z equal to 1, so f of z is not defined. So z equal to 1 is a pole, and here power is 2, so pole of order 2. So we put in the above formula m equal to 2. So we get residue of f of z at z equal to a. A means 1. So z equal to 1 equal to 1 upon m minus 1 factorial. So m की जगह 2 to 2 minus 1 factorial. Limit z tends to 1. D raised to m minus 1. So 2 minus 1 means 1. So d upon dz. So z minus 1 raised to 2 power into f of z. So 1 upon 2 minus 1 factorial means 1 factorial, means answer is 1. So here write down limit z tends to 1 d upon dz z minus 1 whole square, but f of z equal to z upon z minus 1 whole square, so we get only for z minus 1 whole square, z minus 1 whole square cut out. D by dz at z, so answer is 1. So limit z tends to 1, it means 1. Now example number 10. Find the residue at a pole of function f of z equal to 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square. So first find out the pole. Here f of z equal to 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square. So here z equal to minus 2. If we put z equal to minus 2, so function f of z is not defined. So here z equal to minus 2 is a pole of order 2 because the power is 2. So using the same formula, m equal to 2 in the above formula. So residue of f of z at z equal to minus 2 equal to 1 upon m minus 1 factorial, means 2 minus 1 factorial. Limit z tends to minus 2 d by dz z minus a, लेकिन a equal to minus 2, so z plus 2 raised to m power, means m equal to 2 into f of z. So but f of z equal to 2z plus 3 upon z plus 2 whole square, so z plus 2 whole square cut out, so we get z 2z plus 3. So limit z tends to minus 2 d by dz 2z plus 3 directly with respect to z. So 2z as a 2 plus 3 is 0. So limit z tends to minus 2 into 2. So answer is 2. Now another example. Calculate the residue of f of z equal to e raised to 2z upon z plus 1 whole square at its pole. So here function f of z equal to e raised to 2z upon z plus 1. So here we put z plus 1 whole square equal to 0. It means z plus 1 into z plus 1 equal to 0. So z equal to minus 1 is a pole of function. but here z plus 1 whole square means pole of order 2. So here the pole is z equal to -1 of order 2. So m equal to 2 हम लिख सकते हैं और a की वैल्यू होगी -1. So here जो प्रूफ है f of z equal to e raised to 2z upon z plus 1 whole square. First we find out the poles. So z plus 1 whole square equal to 0. So z plus 1 equal to 0. So z equal to -1 because यहाँ पे पावर कितने 2 है. So z equal to -1 is a pole of order 2. अब जो पोल ऑफ ऑर्डर m की फॉर्मूला है उसमें हम m की जगह 2 रखेंगे और a की जगह -1 रखेंगे. सो वी गेट दी फॉर्मूला रेसिड्यू ऑफ f of z इक्वल टू -1 इक्वल टू 1/2 -1 फैक्टोरियल लिमिट z टेंड्स टू -1 d by dz z plus 1 raised to 2 power into f of z. If we put z equal to f of z equal to e raised to 2z upon z plus 1 whole square. So z plus 1 whole square cut, and finally we get 1/1 factorial means 1 हो जाएगा. So limit z tends to -1 d by dz e raised to 2z, क्योंकि f of z equal to e raised to 2z upon z plus 1 whole square. So finally we get e raised to 2z, and derivative of e raised to 2z is 2 e raised to 2z, and limit z tends to -1. So replace z as a -1, so we get 2 into e raised to -2. Example number 12. Find the residue of f of z equal to 1 minus e raised to z upon z cube at z equal to 0. So here z equal to 0, so function is not defined. It means z equal to 0 is a pole of, so z equal to 0 is a pole of order is 3 because z cube. So residue of f of z at z equal to 0 equal to m equal to 3. Replace m equal to 3. So 1/3 minus 1 factorial. Limit z tends to 0 d raised to 2 upon dz raised to 2 power, and z minus 0 raised to 3 power into f of z. Z minus 0 raised to 3 means z cube, or f of z equal to 1 minus e raised to z upon z cube. So z cube cut, so we get 1 minus e raised to z. So 1/2 factorial limit z tends to 0 d raised to 2 upon dz raised to 2 1 minus e raised to z. So here d square by dz square means 2 time derivative with respect to z. So first time derivative and first time as it is. So 1/2 limit z tends to 0 d by dz as it is, और वन टाइम हम करेंगे d by dz डेरिवेटिव करेंगे एक बार. सो 1 का डेरिवेटिव 0 और e raised to z का एज इट इज, सो माइनस e raised to z. वापस हम डेरिवेटिव करेंगे. सो 1/2 factorial means 2 limit z tends to 0 minus e raised to z. Derivative of e raised to z is e raised to z. Limit z tends to 0, so 1/2 minus e raised to 0. E raised to 0 means 1, so minus 1/2. So I hope एग्जाम्पल आपको समझ में आया होगी. Now next topic, Cauchy residue theorem. If f of z is analytic inside and on a simple closed curve C, except a finite number of singular points inside C, then integration over C f of z dz equal to 2 pi I into sum of residues, where the integral is taken in the anticlockwise in the direction of C. So here f of z is analytic inside on C है, except at the finite number of singular point. As for example, मान लो ये पूरा कर्व C है, उसके इनसाइड z1 z2 z3 z4 up to zn are the number of singular points, and उसके आसपास इस सर्कल ड्रॉ किया है. इस पॉइंट के अलावा बाकी सभी जगह फंक्शन एफ ऑफ जेड इज एनालिटिक, ठीक है। सो यूजिंग बाय द रेसिड्यू थ्योरम आंसर इज 2 pi I into sum of residues, means find out the sum at a residue at a z equal to 1, residue at a z equal to, so here 2 pi I into residue at a z equal to 1 plus 2 pi I into residue at a z equal to 2 plus 2 pi up to 2, so on 2 pi I residue at a z equal to n, so 2 pi I common, so sum of the residue, जितने भी सिंगुलर पॉइंट है वो सभी पॉइंट पे हम रेसिड्यू फाइंड करेंगे और सभी का हम क्या करेंगे, सम करेंगे और 2 पाई से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, ओके। तो सॉल्व द एग्जांपल यूजिंग बाय रेसिड्यू थ्योरम, इवैल्यूएट इंटीग्रेशन ओवर c z स्क्वायर माइनस 4z प्लस 4 अपॉन z प्लस i into dz where c is mod z equal to 2. So here f of z equal to z square minus 4z plus 4 upon z plus I. So here z equal to minus I is a pole. So the pole are given by z equal to minus I. Otherwise singular point is a z equal to minus I. Here z mod z equal to represent the circle with center 0 and radius is 2. Z equal to minus 1 is a singular point, yeah, is a pole of the function. So here z equal to minus 1, first check out the point is inside or outside. So replace z equal to minus I, so modulus z equal to modulus minus I, it means minus I, it means आप I लिख सकते हो is less than 2. अगर वाइज आप फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से देखने जाओ तो यहाँ पे एक सर्कल ड्रॉ किया है रेडियस 2 का, अपर की साइड I है, 2I होगा, 3I होगा ऐसे करके, और यहाँ पे माइनस I माइनस 2I करके आएगा, इमेजनरी एक्सिस है वाई एक्सिस, और रेडियस 2 है तो उसके इनसाइड पॉइंट हो गया, तो z इक्वल टू माइनस 2 इज लाइज इनसाइड. So first find out the residue at a point z equal to minus I. Here z equal to minus I is a simple pole, so using the formula simple pole, so z equal to minus I is a simple pole, so residue of f of z at z equal to minus I equal to limit z tends to minus I z plus I into f of z, because the formula is z equal to a limit z tends to a z minus a into f of z, simple pole. Put f of z equal to z square minus 4z plus 4 upon 2 z plus I. So z plus I cut. So we get limit z tends to minus I z square minus 4z plus 4. So replace z equal to minus I whole square means plus I square, minus minus plus 4I plus 4. So I square equal to minus 1. So minus 1 plus 4, it means 3. So 3 plus 4I. So residue of f of z at z equal to minus I is 3 plus 4I. So using by the residue theorem, Cauchy residue theorem, इंटीग्रेशन ओवर सी एफ ऑफ जेड डी जेड इक्वल टू 2 पाई आई सम ऑफ रेसिड्यूज. तो यहाँ पे एक ही सिंगल पोल था तो हमने एक ही पॉइंट पे रेसिड्यू फाइंड किया, सम करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, तो डायरेक्टली हम लिख सकते हैं इंटीग्रेशन ओवर सी जेड स्क्वायर माइनस 4z प्लस 4 अपॉन जेड प्लस आई इक्वल टू 2 पाई आई इंटू सम ऑफ रेसिड्यू, इट मीन्स सम ऑफ रेसिड्यू इज 3 प्लस 4i. So I multiply inside, so 2 pi into 3i plus 4i square, but I square equal to minus 1, so here minus 4. So I hope ये एग्जाम्पल आपको समझ में आया होगा.